It was not an easy victory, but it was a victory nonetheless. West Virginia coming from behind to edge James Madison 20-13 on Saturday in Morgantown, and the Mountaineers are 1-0 in the Neil Brown era. I am live from Glen Daniel in Raleigh County as Liberty is just over an hour from facing Independence on the gridiron in what is our hometown marketplace game of the week. Third round of a military tribute at the Greenbrier. 3 golfers began the day tied for the lead at 13 under par, but there were several others who were hoping a good round on Saturday could put them in contention as well. So Virginia Tech now moves to 6-3 on the season. They still control their destiny for the Coastal Division title. Hokies go on the road next Saturday when they visit Georgia Tech. In Blacksburg, I'm Matt Digby, Newswatch Sports. At 6-2, Wyoming East is already enjoying a turnaround season, but there was history for the Warriors on Friday. Sophomore Lydia Crook kicked 7 extra points as the first female player in program history.
I still can't believe what happened at the game. I wasn't expecting to go 7 for 7. I wasn't expecting to even go like 4 for 7. But being able to have a perfect game just felt amazing.
Lydia Crook again!
It's overwhelming. Everyone keeps walking up to me still, and they're like, you did a great job on Friday.
You know, I remember before the first field goal, she was a little nervous, but then she settled down, and at the point afters, and she just nailed him. You know, we've done it a lot in practice, and she went out there and it was unbelievable.
Like most football teams throughout the state, the Warriors, though they represent a community, and to have Crook on the team is one way to represent all their fans.
There's a lot of girls out there that like football and basketball and baseball just like, you know, the guys do. So for her, you know, she's just kind of like that beacon of hope. She's that young lady that all the little girls can look up to. And the fact that we have a young lady representing us and doing so well, it just makes it all better.
For me, my confidence level has went through the roof. I am ecstatic with how much this is boosting me.
With at least 2 more games to play this season, the Warriors are eager to finish the regular season strong, aware that many players, including Crook, have a chance to contribute.
Gives us an extra weapon on the field, you know, not only in extra points, but anywhere inside the 20-25, you know, she can pretty much consistently knock those in.
You just got to keep the train rolling, man. We got 2 games left. We got to win out to make the playoffs. And we've had a good season so far, but we got to finish off strong.
I'm hoping it will benefit everybody with the extra points, of course. And, I mean, extra points can sometimes be the game changer, and it can determine if somebody wins, and I'm just hoping I'll be able to help out with it.
Starting the year on a winning note, that happened for Shady Spring Friday night. The Tigers led by the play of juniors Jaden Hirschberger and Isaiah Valentine, the two a critical part on both sides of the ball in the 31-0 win over Lincoln County.
It really gives our team overall motivation into this next week and into this full season, and I'm glad that I was able to help that motivation and be a big impact on last Friday's game. I've had 2 in one game, but never 3.
Same as last year. We're just really excited. The first win's always a good for the rest of the season. Yeah, it's just the key of life. Like you have to lead by example the whole life. Like in terms of football, you just have to lead by example, take every play as hard as you can.
The juniors bring plenty of game experience into 2019. Hirschberger already a key contributor on defense. Valentine primarily excelled on offense in the past, but he has adapted well to playing both ways.
They've been, you know, up through middle school together, and we knew when we got both those guys they were special. And Hirschberger's played a lot of defensive back. You know, he started for us all last year, and Valentine didn't as much, but we knew he'd be a great defensive back.
The Tigers say they have a strong team bond both on and off the field. That's one of the factors they believe will be pivotal in this Friday's matchup with Nicholas County.
Family's everything. If you don't have a good team, if you don't have a good bond together, you won't have a good season. It's going to be a big atmosphere. Everyone is going to come out to the game and check us out, and we just have to take every play as hard as we can and come out with a win.
A lot of it had to do with film study of what I did last Friday, and I'm doing that the same this week, and I'm doing it harder than ever because their passing game's a lot stronger. And we'll come together and be band of brothers.
It's going to be a good game. Those guys are tough, and our boys know that if, you know, we're supposed to take that next step and have us a big year, that those are the kind of games you got to win. Jaden and Isaiah are special players, and we know they can have big nights, you know, any given night.